What is up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back and we're going to take a look at Claude today. Alright, so you guys are giving me feedback and you guys like when I do this, but you like it when I do this faster. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about his talents first, and I'm going to try to make this as truncated as possible for you guys. Alright, first talent, you see that I went with his fortified armor. I wanted the 15% extra defense, sexy, definitely useful for him. Second one, I went with Thornmail, 40% chance to reflect damage for 2 turns when using a 2 skill. Definitely like doing that. Always want to put out that 2 skill because it actually does a little bit of damage, more so than most tanks. Third skill, Suppression is 40% chance to decrease one enemy's attack by 20% when using the first skill. Considering he hits 3 people during that, Suppression is actually pretty good. I wanted to actually put all of these at 3 stars. The only problem is that it's going to be costly, and I am out of Rainbow Essence right now. So, yeah. 56 is Comrade in Arms, 20% chance to grant protection to one ally for 1 turn when attacked. I got that up to 3, luckily. But for some reason right here, this would not go to 2. I tried 6 times, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. Supreme Shield, 3% chance to grant damage immunity for 2 turns and attack. This is actually pretty sexy if you can get this to 3-star. Like, that's for at 10%, because that's what the limit is for. At 10% to be immune from damage for 2 turns. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy right there. And then Spirit Trade, chance to change allies' lower HP ratio to that of the caster if the caster is affected by Dirge Ghost at the end of the round. You pretty much get Dirge Ghost with his 3rd skill, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Alright, so this is my overall power I have right now. I'm going to show you my runes. I have 3,168 on my attack. My defense is 4,083, which is actually pretty good considering I do not have my 4th talent right now. My passive is chance to taunt all enemies 1 turn and apply Veil of Phantasm to allies, excluding the caster for 1 turn if the caster is affected by Dirge Ghost, which is sexy because yeah. Spirit Trade changes the ally. That's pretty much the one that you just saw right there, so we're gonna pay attention to that one for a bit later. Inflicts damage equal to 55% of attack to 3 enemies with 30% chance to taunt for 1 turn, 50% chance to decrease the attack by 30% for 2 turns if the targeted is taunted. Which may actually happen if he has multi or he has a counter attack build, which is pretty good for him. He'll actually be doing that a lot, so they probably will be taunted for a vast majority of the time. Spirit Tomb inflicts damage equal to 200% of the attack to 1 enemy. That 200% is a lot for a tank. Make sure that you pay attention. That's a lot for a tank. 50% chance to put the target to sleep for 2 turns. 35% chance to brand the target to 30% and the target for 2 turns. Like, that is a lot, guys. Just want to point that out for you guys for a tank to be doing that much damage. Alright, yeah, this one inflicts damage. Why is it all the way over there? Weird. Anyway, inflicts damage equal to 165% of attack to 3 enemies, 50% chance to apply Lumen Death to the targets for 2 turns. If they have any debuffs, applies Dirge Ghost to the caster for 2 turns and grants damage immunity and penetration. If the enemy removes Dirge Ghost, the effect will fall asleep for 2 turns. Alright, so what you want to do with this particular skill is you want to make sure that they have something detrimental on them. So you see right here, the whole Lumen Death thing is pretty crazy too. Like, I thought that but a debuff is like bleed or something else, or if they're taunted or something like that. So you always want to make sure that you do it 2nd or 3rd round. You don't want to do it 1st round, and make sure that you targeted somebody who has a debuff. And he's going to attack 3 enemies, but I'm not sure if it's the enemies that are in the outside of what you initially targeted. So I always target the enemy that I know is debuffed somehow. Just look on the bar, make sure that they're debuffed, and target them, so you automatically get that immunity. Sometimes that works on bosses. Like if you have Ramu, you can electrocute a boss and actually cause that particular cause the whole Dirge Ghost thing to happen. And this overall, he is a super tanky as F character. All right, like if you can get Supreme Shield up to 10%, it's even worse. Like that's even more crazy. You know, on top of that, you can get that fortified armor, which I'm gonna try to do eventually. Let me see, how much does that cost me? No, my green is looking scary right now. I don't want to do that right now. My green is looking a little scary right there. All right, so let's go into Enhanced Hero real quick. You see, I can get up to that 20%. The next time around, I just need 3 SRs. I got the SRs, but I just don't even have the resources to even put them there, so there's no reason for me to go crazy with that right now. Then you have the HP recovery, which is pretty good. Now, I want to point something out to you. That you see that he's a little bit higher. They have around the same runes, so that means his defense scale is a little bit higher for now, but if they both go to 20, for some reason Marduk wins in the end. I don't really understand, but he just does. Let's go to runes, manage runes. Why did I do that? These are my runes that I'm working with right now. I went defense twice. Same thing I did with Marduk and HP, because I just need him to be out there and last a little bit. I do not have this one for some reason. This does not want to drop, and I gave up and said F it, because I did not want to use all my stamina up on runes. Right now I got plenty of runes to actually go and try to upgrade. I mean rune points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get him higher as well. And you see the overall right here, I went with these. I'm trying to get some critical damage because he is an attacker type tank, but what makes him good is he has a lot of defense too, so he doesn't necessarily be a wasted slot when it comes to DPS, because he can actually do a little bit of DPS, a little bit, not a lot. Don't get it twisted. He ain't gonna be breaking no limits right here. So these are my runes right here. I was actually pretty happy with a double attack. Counter attack, I'm not happy with that accuracy though. Multi-strike, I'm happy with that. Critical and attack, I'm fine with all of that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in, and I believe darkness is today, which is a good opportune time to actually do this video. Actually, you know what, let's go here first. I'm gonna go here, and the reason why I'm gonna go here first is Claude is one of the best when it comes to clearing. Now if you're fighting a boss in PvE content, Electra is a little bit better because she causes better DPS overall, because the boss is going to be hitting her and catching that fire damage, and then you're going to be shielding stuff and everything else. But if you're just straight clearing and going through and you still want to have your tank out there, Claude is actually better for that, because Claude has the little AoE that he pretty much does. Alright, so I don't really need to help them for this, because it is what it is. I'll show you what I mean in a second. He didn't need to do that, but he did, so whatever. There's his reflect right there, smacking that thing. So we'll just do that. Just because we're here, we don't want her necessarily to do that. This is what I mean, like just getting out and getting the taunt like that. It's actually cool and helps out because it keeps the rest of your team from actually getting hit. And that shield, like that reflect shield happens a lot, man. I don't know, it seems like it's somewhat higher. It could just be luck, to be honest with you, but it does seem like that shield is like just somewhat higher, somewhat there. It does its thing a little bit on that shield. All right, so let's fight the darkness. Fight the darkness. Let's do the darkness boss fight. Now also keep in mind that in PvP, Claude is like the king tank in PvP. He is so annoying to fight. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to be doing this. Oh, definitely not this, and not with this team. Oh no. Oh, it's not gonna do it from here. We gotta go through challenges. Alright. Alright, so yep, this is all darkness. Alright, so Oh, I don't even have a team set up. All right, let's do this. Do I even have a healer for this? Oh yeah, Esther. Okay. All right, so we got 2 60s with Kane and Trish and Mary and Esther. This is gonna be interesting. It's only one healer. I think I'm gonna keep it like this, just to defend them a little bit. I don't even think Esther has any talents or runes, but what are you gonna do? Punch! That took forever. Alright, so he immediately did that. Punch! Alright, you just automatically nuke. That's a nice 2K. You're stunned. That is not a good showing. Alright. Can't do anything else but that. She's immediately out of there. And she's stunned. And let's just do what we can right here with that. Punch. That takes so long. Good job. He's been stunned like the whole time. Alright, so I like the fact that Esther just has automatically a resurrect. Like off the bat. Trish is about to die again. But I guess this is good because it's actually a freaking tank and he is debuffed, so shielded is. And there's his little Dirge Ghost thing that pretty much heals whoever's the lowest. She's pretty, actually, she took a hit. Kinda, Esther out here taking hits. And she take a hit. I don't even think she has anything. Nice. There's the Dirge again. Why not? We're about to get the concentration again. Love how Claude is just showing his tankiness off the bat already. EK. And she heals for a lot. I had her bench up. She's dead. I had her bench for a while. There's the shield. We're gonna get to do that again right after this. My dark team sucks. So, bye-bye. And like I said, we're just gonna be able to just sit here with him like this right now. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, the Dirge Ghost in there now. He got stunned though. That kind of sucks. Ghost Girl got my back. Let's do that. Shield out again. Claude is just sitting here like, no effects, son. No effects, son. You're gonna eventually kill me though. There's nothing else I can really do right now. Standing in though. And I'm down. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good overall. You can see the tankiness. Like if I actually had a real team of 60s, then he wouldn't have been left alone like that. So it's just a little bit unfortunate that it had to go down that way. Alright, boys and girls, I can't just, do a fight like that and not have a PvP fight since we're talking about Claude. Alright, so here he is. We're about an even level team. I don't know why this person's name is Haha. But whatever. Alright, so I have Morgan. We got Rebecca, a cutie cell, Deimos, Claude, and Esna. I already got smacked. So we're going after Abel. And I'm gonna go for it again. This is my normal combo that I normally go with, which is the Rebecca an Esna combo. Hopefully Esna don't get her ass kicked, but she's in revenge mode right now. Alright, so I can do one to two things right here. I kind of want to bait. I want to bait right now the heal. And then come in with Esna afterwards, because as you can see right there, Esna is actually coming up after this. But I can just straight kill Abel now and he just never come back, period. And then he just has no heals. So we're probably just going to do that. Revive unavailable. Alright, so now I have a choice of going after I'm forgetting her name, Aoife, Leafa, whatever hell his name is. And then there's Morgan right there. Look, Claude is coming up next. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use my 3 on Claude, and I'm actually going to hit Morgan now and make her mental seal. Because she's basically going to kill herself now. And I'm not even going to attack her. I'm going to attack Rebecca. And as you can see, you know, she's pretty much finito. And we have shield up right now. So I really don't have to do anything else, but got the opponent come in. And the next up is Rebecca. So I'm going to throw the buff on Rebecca. Alright, so Ruby, she basically took away the shield, which didn't help her any because it puts her to sleep when she takes away the shield. So she's like effectively out of the fight for 2 rounds right now. So I'm just going to beat these two up. Unless she actually hit her like a dumbass, but whatever. We're going to just put pressure over here. And we're going to use Esna to do this. Loves when she does that. Now we're gonna kill Reb. And he has a shield back. And I don't have to do this, but it's cheesing. Anything that they would do to me, they can't hit me now. She ate the shield, but it's fine. So whatever. We're just gonna keep hitting her because she doesn't have any way to actually heal herself. And we'll just leave her in the corner by herself over there. She's out of there. Alright. And that's it. Barely touched. It's like essentially what he does when he does that is he pretty much just makes... I can't believe I'm all the way down to crystal. I so hate the fact that I have to climb every week. It makes me more and more every week not want to do it. Anyway, but that was just a brief thing. This is the way I'm going to do it from now on. So let me know if you guys like it, because you guys gave me feedback and said don't just talk about it, show them in different aspects. So we did the PvE, we did the PvP. That's how I use them with the combination. I make multifaceted ways that like the computer has to deal with everything on my team. That's just the way I like to do it. That's how I use this team. You can by all means copy the Rebecca Esna combo. That shit works. Like you straight murder 2 people literally the first round if you're allowed to. Sometimes you're not allowed to, so you got to be fast enough or have them tanky enough to not die like immediately. So that's how I roll. And that's not even, see, there's a cool thing about it is it's not even counting the Rebecca Esna combo is a combo by themselves. Then I have Morgan come in after that or in between it and just murder whatever she can at that point. So once I get these guys to where they want to be, I'm always going to keep this. Like, I don't understand why people don't like Rebecca. Rebecca is a sexy mofo and she murders people herself just like Morgan. So you don't have to use her. I'll use her. I'll have fun with her. Anyway, this is about Claude. You saw what I did with Claude, and he kind of screwed Ruby, and there's a whole bunch of Rubies in this. So go ahead, take my shield all you want, go sleep. As long as some stupid AI don't hit her. Anyway, be legendary. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.